We've set up inside a church and are stopping people passing by outside.
Excuse me. Hi, sorry to bother you. We're getting married right now and our witness didn't show up.
To see if they will go from passerby to agreeing to be a witness.
Seriously?
To exchanging vows with a total stranger. Sounds crazy, right? But Kathleen has already agreed that there's no reason why she can't be married.
I do solemnly declare.
And I do solemnly declare.
That I know not.
That I know not.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why I.
Why I.
May not be joined.
May not be joined.
In matrimony.
In matrimony.
Sure, there's no impediment to marriage, but how far would she go? The moment of truth. The ring.
Kathleen, if you could take a ring.
Thank you.
And again, if you could repeat after me. I call upon these persons here present.
I call upon these persons here present.
To witness that I.
To witness that I.
Kathleen.
Kathleen.
Do take thee.
Do take thee.
Scott.
Scott.
She said his name. I don't believe it. What on earth will happen next? Will Kathleen punch me and get nasty? Will she punch Scott? Or is she going to marry him? A total stranger.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
Lawful wedded husband. OMG, she said it. Okay, she's freaking out on the inside, but we're not stopping yet. Oh no.
And if you could place the ring on Scott's finger.
She just did it. In less than 5 minutes, Kathleen went from passerby to putting a ring on a stranger's finger. Because I told her to. What? Why? How? A total stranger. Okay, the next thing, will she take a wedding band from Scott?
Now, Scott, if you could take a ring. I, Scott.
I, Scott.
Do take thee.
Do take thee.
Kathleen.
Kathleen.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
If you could exchange the rings.
Why are you putting this?
No, she wouldn't. Finally, she's putting an end to this seeming march towards matrimony. Time to call out our camera crew who were hiding in the back to interview the almost Mrs. Scott Rogowski.
I thought you knew what you were doing.
Because I was wearing a robe and acting confident.
So you want to up the ceremony.
That's a great reason.
The experiment worked on Kathleen. She did what I told her and agreed to marry Scott. She bowed to my authority. She went along with it. But we wondered, would a man respond the same way? Time to find Sashir Mr. Right. We mean Mr. Right Now. We're counting on some science to help us out. First, the concept of authority. Us humans, more often than not, will bow to an authority figure. However weird.
I'm a little bit new to this game, so bear with me.
And there's also something called social proof at play. The rest of us, me, Scott, Sashir, and our producer Matt, who played the registrar, were acting like nothing weird was happening.
I love weddings, but I'm not very good at them.
Okay, Scott and Sashir are back on the street looking for a guy willing to help them out with their wedding and help test those psychological theories on a dude.
Our witness is stuck in traffic, not going to make it. We only have the church for about 10 more minutes. Do you mind stepping in and being the witness?
Sure, I will.
Thank you so much. It's a lifesaver.
Thank you so much. What's your name?
Fred, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Fred agrees to be the witness.
I'm Nick. I'm the officiant today.
Hi, I'm Fred from down the street.
How are you guys doing? Sashir, you okay?
I'm good now.
Close call
I'm good
there.
now.
Close call there. We were freaking out.
Okay.
Well, Fred is here now. Let's get underway. We are gathered today on this very special day with this special couple. Sashir, I believe you have something you'd like to read.
I love you not only for what you are, but for what I am when I'm with you. Perhaps, after all, it's what being a friend means. I love you.
I love you too.
Here we are, halfway through our ceremony, and I'm about to try to get Fred, who was just strolling past, to agree to marry our beautiful bride, Sashir.
Fred, if you could repeat after me. I am witnessing here today,
I am witnessing here today,
and I do solemnly declare
and I do solemnly
It's okay.
declare
that I know not
I know not
of any lawful impediment
any lawful impediment
why I
why I
may not be joined
may not be joined
in matrimony.
in matrimony.
Okay, so our witness has just said there's nothing to stop him from getting married today. Okay, here come the rings.
Mr. Adams, do you have the rings? Fred, again, if you could repeat after me. I, Fred,
I, Fred,
do take thee,
do take thee,
Sashir,
Sashir,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
There you have it. Fred agreed to marry Sashir.
Fred, if you could place the ring on Sashir's finger.
I'm not getting married.
Turns out when he saw the ring,
No, baby.
he remembered his vow to never ever put a ring on it again. Our cameras come out for the post-game analysis.
Once it came to the ring, I went, honey. Love you, you're gorgeous, girl, but no.
So authority took Fred only so far before experience held him back.
I've been down the road twice.
Twice bitten, thrice shy. Maybe we do learn from our mistakes.
Oh, no.
Okay, one more try.
We're getting married right now, and our witness didn't show up. So I know it's very, very strange.
Sashir and Scott, our phony bride and groom, reeled in another gentleman. Chris.
I'm sure this hasn't happened to you before, but
I mean, it hasn't happened to us either.
Of course it's never happened to him before.
I was just on my way to Walgreens.
Well, we'll try not to keep you for too long.
Oh, no problem.
Scott and Sashir, it is my duty to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the ceremony of marriage, which binds you together for life. Chris, if you could step slightly forward, and I'd just like you to repeat after me. I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I
to witness that I
do take thee, Sashir,
do take thee, Shazir,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
Oh dear, look at his face. He's confused, but he's not stopping. This is where Fred flipped out. The rings. Will Chris go one step further?
And if you could place the ring on Sashir's finger.
Chris placed the ring on Sashir's finger. He was so compliant, I felt like I could have asked him to donate a kidney. What was he thinking? But what happened when Sashir tried to get a ring on his finger?
I'm not getting married.
No, you're not.
So we decided to speak now rather than hold our peace.
I was like, why am I as the one? Because I don't know anything about marriages. I've never even barely witnessed any marriages. So like,
But I said to you, Chris, take Sashir, and you said you did.
yeah, that was really weird. That was really odd.
So weird, he fell for it. But as we like to say at Would You Fall For That? It's not weird, it's science.
People have gone the whole way.
Been married a few times. Yeah.
What a special day. Kathleen put a wedding ring on Scott, and Chris put a wedding ring on Sashir. We hope they live happily ever after.
Ability to live happily ever after, wholly unrelated to marriage ceremony. People shown here are not legally married. Nick Watt is not qualified to perform weddings, bar mitzvahs, or supermarket openings. All wedding rings remain wholly the property of ABC. No legitimate marriages were harmed in the making of this segment.
Would you fall for that?